I was doing it before it was cool. I was sidearming, killing blade dancers. Oh, you don't believe me? Watch this clip. Told you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. Today, we're going to be talking about what is the new meta, what is the top sidearm, what is going on right now around this Vault of Glass. Now, I did the daily mission, just loaded in so I could shoot some things, have a little bit of fun on Venus with the sidearm, talk to you about the Wormwood, and then we're going to do an old school legendary maxed with an update since things have changed. Now, it has been a little while since I talked about this specific sidearm in Destiny, the Wormwood, the Future War Cult sidearm. Now, this is not the vendor version. This is one that I got to drop not recently. I've had this one for a while, but it just recently became everybody's new favorite toy in the Crucible. This Wormwood. Oh, you better believe I'm gonna kill all y'all. Look at him. He don't know what's going on. That's kind of funny. Are they gonna fight me? You guys are not. Oh, you are gonna fight me. Nice. I like it. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. We're gonna get some sidearming in. So we got the Wormwood sidearm, everybody's new favorite darling in the Crucible because of special ammo changes and how sidearms still retain their special ammo. Yeah, we'll go in here. So let's talk about the good old Wormwood sidearm. It is the Future War Cult legendary sidearm. Like I said, you can buy it from the vendor, but I think the roll's not too good for the vendor version. As far as my version, I have high caliber rounds, Quickdraw, which I'm going to put it on right now. Don't know why I wasn't doing that. True Sight, Fast Draw, Quick Draw, Zen Moment, and Hidden Hand. It does have hand loaded. I prefer Zen Moment just because of how it makes the gun play. It feels like once you get that first hit, the gun just stays on the target. That's what Zen Moment feels like to me. So like I said, it is a legendary hand cannon, legendary sidearm from Future War Cult, and it's become the new meta because of sidearm changes or because of how things have changed in the Crucible. Sidearms have become, where am I going here? It's been so long. Sidearms have become the new darling of the Crucible. I feel like I can't see. Is this the right way? Is this where I was supposed to go all along? It is. Hello. So sidearms are now the darling of the Crucible, since you can't get special ammo for anything except a sidearm, and then sidearms, it just sticks with you. So the Wormwood has wormed its way right into the Crucible. So let's talk a little PvE and PvP performance. You can see in PvE, I mean, albeit these guys are standing still. In PvE, it's a sidearm. It does sidearm things. You can do what it normally does with sidearms. I'm stuck in a corner. Oh, Vault of Glass, it's been so freaking long. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, secrets. Okay, here we go. So in PvE, this gun performs like a sidearm should in PvE. You run up, you shoot stuff. I'll splice in some different video here of me just shooting things in PvE, and we'll talk about the Wormwood. So in PvE, it's very easy to use. It's good, but I don't find a sidearm in PvP as my first choice. Maybe in heroic strikes when it's like solar burn and specialist, a sidearm becomes useful, or some other burn. I think the one I got is arc. So a burn and specialist make a sidearm a lot of fun in PvE, but not my first choice. You don't have a lot of those situations where you really need a sidearm. PvP is kind of where the sidearm has shown recently, and I don't think it's because the sidearms have gotten any better. I think it's because everything else has changed. Now, I was using sidearms back before they were cool, like I said earlier, but seriously, no, I've had this one for a long time. I've really enjoyed sidearms. We'll take a look at all the other sidearms I have right now. So we've got the Wormwood, we got Havoc Pigeon, we got the Binding Blades, we got the Teacup Tempest, we got, my favorite is the Jabberhocky. I had an awesome one on PlayStation. I guess it's still there, I haven't checked. But I haven't gotten an awesome Jabberhocky in the Xbox community yet. So, in before the Jabberhocky becomes the new Wormwood, because they have basically the same stats, and I prefer using the Jabberhocky over the Wormwood, just bar none. Now I know the Jabberhocky is an old school gun, but it is my favorite sidearm as far as how it fires and how it sounds. But you can see, the Wormwood has kind of gotten in there because it is a higher rate of fire than the lowest rate of fire, but a higher impact than the lowest impact, which would be like the what would it be? Where is it? Where the Binding Blades? That's like the highest rate of fire, lowest impact version, whereas the Teacup Tempest would be the highest impact, lowest rate of fire version. The Wormwood sits there right in the middle with the Jabberwocky and something like the Iron Wreath. I know the Iron Wreath is right there with the Wormwood, but the Iron Wreath is much harder to get than the Wormwood. So if you have a good Iron Wreath, that sucker is going to be going off in the Crucible this week too. And I've seen the data from Trials of Osiris. Wormwood's the top secondary in the matches, so it's kind of how it is. But in PvP, the Wormwood is an interesting situation because it's a sidearm. You got to do sidearm engagements very carefully, quote unquote. I don't know, you don't really have to, but in PvP I like to approach using a sidearm as an oh crap weapon. It's like you got your primary, you've engaged with your primary, but someone is advancing on you. You got to pull out the sidearm and blast them down before they get to you, kind of like I did that Blade Dancer. So that's, I feel, is the sidearm's role in PvP. Now, with nobody else having special ammo and things like Trials of Osiris, it's much easier to be offensive with a sidearm, get a little bit aggressive, get in their face, because you know they don't have that one-shot stopping power like they did before, because they probably don't have special ammo. Sometimes they do, and sometimes you're just going to get ganked, but most of the time in PvP you can be more aggressive, pull out your sidearm, advance on the player, and gun them down, and that's probably been the MO for most people with sidearms lately. As it is my MO, because I usually play way too aggressively with my sidearm in the Crucible, but that's how I like it, and that's how I do it. Now, as far as how do I think this thing stacks up against the other sidearms, it's very good, especially with the right talents. It's very good. Even not just being a very good sidearm, it's a very good special weapon. I like it. I've liked it. I liked it before the 2502 patch. I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, an A grade as far as PvP-ness. PvE, it's whatever. If you like using a sidearm in PvE, go for it. But in PvP, I like it. It's good. I'm gonna give it a top score. Top of the meta right now, it is definitely. So, what do you guys think about the Wormwood? What are your thoughts on it? Leave me some comments. Leave me some feedback. What's your favorite sidearm right now? What is your favorite PvP weapon right now? I'd love to hear your feedback. You might see a video on them soon. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Go check out the Twitch channel if you're watching this right when it goes up. I'm live streaming. We're going to be using the Wormwood live on stream when this video goes live. So come check out the Twitch channel. The link's in the description. I hope to see you there. But until next time, I am Death or Above. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you later. See you. Bye.